Hello, Cat's Chimera, Julia. Alright, let's see here. You are worm. You are worm. You're worm. You are worm. UI visuals. All right. I wish there. Oh, there is a dance. Oh wow, I didn't know. Okay, so when I last left off, we were trying to figure out our stats and how they could indicate whether or not they've been changed. And unfortunately, they kept changing when I didn't want them to be changing, like displaying that they had changed, which was frustrating. Okay, so we jump right here. Okay. We're looking for set damage. Everywhere it says set damage. So like right here. Right here. Oh no, but that's in diamond. We don't care about it being in diamond also. Excuse me. I feel like they had a different, yeah, this one. So they have this if on Hurtbox hit. We have a damage reset. Set damage, damage reset. If okay, hold on. So this has just got to be a problem with our UI here. Okay, so we look in here and we say, hey, we're connecting these signals. Bonus stream. I only stream for 6 hours, so I'm streaming again right now for 2 more hours. But hello, Critch, Steel Slayer, what's up? Okay, old value, it needs to be... Okay, hold on. So the code is getting mad because we're letting it know that it got changed, but then the change is nothing. So I have to set the change to be... Oh, man. What the heck? Hey, Sockhouse, what's up? Hey, Carter. How you doing, dude? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Oh, man, your sub ran out, Carter. I'm glad you're doing good, dude. So, what we're working on right now is there's a display whenever I pick up an item. I want it to show on the stats side of things. I do have a mustache. I want it to show up on the stats like +1 or -1, depending on whatever you picked up. So if I were to, for example, we'll restart this run here. Oh, you redeemed a drink water. Your sub ended. New stuff. I did put in new channel point redemptions. Okay, so it's bugged out right now. But, for example, if I were to pick up like this, +2 damage, +1 attack, I want it to reflect on the actual game itself. I press this. I actually can't reach. What about this one? So you see it minuses there when it shouldn't, but then it'll do this little indicator like, oh, you just upped your damage. Oh, you just upped your damage again. But why is that +0.5? That's so weird. +2 attack speed. I don't know why it's displaying as -0, but it is. So you see how I want it to actually show. Oh, man. But to actually reflect, you know, what's being increased and what's not. Okay, so there's +2 damage. And it still only said +0.5. So we have some bugs going on for sure. Whoa, nice. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted it to be a little more like, oh, I can see visually another way to see what's going on. So, pardon the ice chewing. It's funny. It's like chewing on ice is a sign of low iron in blood. And I actually have the exact opposite problem. I got way too much iron in my blood. Marty, hello, what's up? Yeah, I gotta donate blood 4 times a year. It's the only cure. There literally is no cure. They're like, just get blood out of your system. Just cycle it. Okay, so we're getting a signal that tells us how much has changed. The old value will be whatever this was set at. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe this value here, I need to like load in. Okay, this is interesting. I just don't know why I was displaying 0.5. So I'm essentially taking the old number. I'm looking at the amount. Saying, hey, if our amount is greater than our old number, we do this. And the new value is we're taking our amount minus the old value. Right. Because if this is 5 and the old value is 3.5, we got a damage upgrade that was 1.5. So this should give us the math to display here properly. So I think I just need to look at some things here. I'm going to print the amount that is being passed down. So this will output it here if we switch scenes here. This is going to output it right next to my head. And we'll be able to see the exact number that's happening when we pick up an item upgrade. So, I mean, let's do it. Alright, I really should plug my phone in too. I understand, continue. Okay, so we're having this weird issue. Now I'm looking down here. It says 3.5. Because there's an upgrade where every time I jump, it adjusts the damage value of the player. But right now I don't have the upgrade unlocked, so it's just adjusting it by 0. So I don't know why I would be saying plus 0.5. But that's not what we care about. What we care about is this bottom number here that's about to print if it goes up by 2. Okay, so it's 5.5. Okay. So it is recording properly like our actual current damage. So now the next thing that I want to check. So the amount value is working how I thought. Let's print what we think the old value is. So we can do it the same way. Because I'm sure it's just a problem with this code here. Understanding what the old value is. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, it's saying that the old value is 3. Probably because it rounds it. Okay, but what about right here? Pick up 5.5. Okay, so it just is rounding it. It doesn't like the 0.5 here. Like right here, so my... Let's just do another damage one. Sockhouse, you did not just hit me with the 10x of water. Oh my goodness. Let me get the water bottle.
Hi, Grandpa.
Right. Slurp, slurp. Hey, welcome back to the YouTube stream. Tom Serves Us. Tom Serves Us on YouTube says, I'll admit the game is really fun. I'm glad you like it, dude. It's coming out in a month. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then Cat's Chimera. Alright, thank you. They can redeem sips. Over on Twitch, Tom Serves Us. That's what's happening. But I'm actually glad you like the game. There's only more to come. Got here late to help drown you? Oh no. Oh no. Why put in a 10xer if people wanted to do that? Okay, so the old value here is not working. Excuse me. Spyro's streaming and his game is looking great. Chat helped update the graphics. Wait, I do actually want to see that. Let's see. Hold on. His graphics are... We're in need of help for sure. Cat's Chimera, you redeemed a 10x of water? Alright, give me a sec. Yeah, March 25th is soon. And yeah, if you enjoyed the demo, which was just the first area, there's 4 more areas. And I think since that demo, we've put in like 30 or 40 more items. I don't have Twitch Turbo either. Nope. I used to be subbed to him, though.
So I just extract the data. So
dang.
Extract data, it just creates a binary file of the raw memory.
Now, this is cool.
Map, unfortunately, does not work.
And he's got the...
We added actual
Oh, I forget what they call it.
But,
but it's not the QWERTY keyboard, right?
I've changed it. And then I just
or maybe it is.
Dang,
yeah, that artwork. Is this the new artwork?
Look what happened. Because
Resubscribe. Well, that's cool. Split keyboard hacker, something or other. Interesting. Oh, wait. I just saw the art there.
And it takes effect immediately. I can have chat literally be...
I will say it does already, like, the ships here are way better than when I last saw them. I want to see, like, the Kraken spawn in or whatever. I have enough points to redeem it, but... I'll wait till he's actually playing the game one of these days. You can keyboard in his chat to see which one. Keyboard. Oh, there it is. Ultimate hacking keyboard. Oh my goodness. Oh, what the heck is this? This bugs me. I don't know what it is. And this is the mouse. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That one's a hard sell for me. It's awesome that his chat is helping him develop it. I mean, it's a game for his chat, right? Integrated for his Twitch stream, so it makes sense. He'll give him a hard time because it doesn't have a number pad. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. He's got to do like the Alt-014s or whatever. Well, that's cool. It's like a project made by his chat then. That's really cool. All right, so Integer is not pulling it out properly. So, Godot, pull a number from label. There's got to be a way, because integer is rounding it. Convert. A label is text. Yeah. Well, I can get like the number using this function here, integer, and then the text, but it doesn't give me the decimal point. Use a Xerty. Oh, is that the one that I've heard of? The different one that's not QWERTY? No, I think it went by a different name. I can't remember. I need a float. Can I say that? Float? Does that just work if I type that in? If I need a decimal, it's not an integer. Okay. Does this work? It equals the float of label 1. Oh, weird. Okay, let's see it. Maybe you just saved the code? Also, I hope your work's been going well, Elcop. Sick. If that was all it took, thank you very much. That should fix a lot of it. I understand. Continue. Yeah, look, it's no longer showing when we're jumping because it knows that there's not a difference. Awesome. So now, if I were to pick up a damage, +2. Hey, yo, hey, we're cooking. Hold up. The only thing is, if I were to give myself this upgrade here, that's kind of annoying that it's constantly going between +2 and -2. But I wonder if that can be stopped by... No. Yeah. That's gonna be tough to deal with later on. Well, thank you. Hey, that did work. Thank you very, very much, Elcob. Okay, continuing on. The fire rate is wrong. So if the amount is greater than the old value, it's the same code though. Oh, because I'm using integer. Float. Yeah, we've got to set them all to float. And that's why they're showing 0, because it's such a low number that it goes down. Okay. Okay, so this is going well. +2 attack while in air. Yep. You have increased damage while airborne is one of the skill tree upgrades. But there should be a way that we can set that without setting, without emitting the signal. And that whole updating the UI is based solely off of the signal. Yeah. The -2 when I land is just normalizing it. Yep. But I wanna update that for when we pick up an item, but not necessarily for when it's flickering between those two states. So I just have to find where. I think it might just do it, or emit the signal regardless. Because I got rid of the signal emission here, but I think just changing it is what's setting it. Also, I don't know if I can listen to these like sad. It's super beautiful music. I just don't know if I can listen to that right now. All right. And this is like the only place where we actually set it, which is interesting. I mean, Okay. This is where we are setting the value. Hmm. Like, the only thing I could think of would be to emit a different signal that, like, overrides it. But that's so weird. But I could emit a signal when I'm in the air and on the ground and connect it to the UI and have the UI not update. But then I would run into the problem if I'm picking up an item and I jump in the air, the UI wouldn't update it. You need to look for it where you render it. Well, I know where I'm rendering it. I'm rendering it based off of these signals, and it is signaling no matter what. Tom serves us. Can you have a global boolean that shoots to the text IE to say don't add this? You know, just shooting. I don't. So basically, all it's saying is like anytime I change the damage, it emits a signal. And I'm saying, hey, this object's looking for that signal. And when it gets that signal, it checks to see what the change was. And then it's going to display either a green positive or a red negative based on the change. But I only want this to happen when the player has picked up an item or something of that nature. Not necessarily just for every single time they jump up and down. That being said, let me test out the... While my brain's cooking, while that's on the back burner, we'll slow broil that. Let's make sure that the attack speed is now working correctly, now that we set all of them to floats. Okay. So if we get this as +4 damage, +3 attack speed. Okay, so this is still displaying wrong with attack speed. So let's figure out why. It's the same code, but the amount looks like it's changing. Let me print the amount, and let me print the old value. Okay. Sure. Float versus integer. Oh, the float was... I put in float here. I thought you wanted the +2, not the -2. If you don't want either, that would be a different patch. Yeah. You can add a timer to only display negatives if there was an equal positive and within a few seconds before. Oh, yeah, I could. Yeah, I think I might have to do something like a timer or like a little like hack thingy. Okay. So let's test the attack speed here. And we're just looking down here. We're looking at these variables here that I'm looking at right there. 4144. That was 6 and 6. Okay, so that's why it's minusing 0. This is +1. Okay. So the old value is like changing before it has a chance to, or this label's changing before it has a chance to but why would it be changing? So label to text is right here. Because we're just grabbing what the label says. It's so weird that it works up here. It's the same code. Label to text equals string amount. Huh. I do have a signal, a power-up, when you pick up a power-up that I could easily set a timer to that says, hey, you know, only display these if we've picked up a power-up or an item, which I'll probably end up doing. The amount isn't set, it's in the if and not in the else. Amount? Oh shoot, you're right. The signal that's being signaled though is what's carrying the amount, but you are right here. Well, if the amount is greater than the old value. Otherwise we do this. I don't think that well, I mean, there's no harm in doing it. It seems kind of like a pointless if statement, but we'll see. You read it wrong. You were scrolling. I thought I saw variable amount, not variable new value. Oh, okay. You know, either way, it shouldn't, or it should be registering. Like, essentially, this is updating, like, before it really should. And I don't know why. Even if it, I mean, it runs in order, this should still be getting the proper text before it changes. I could even do something like this, like print label2.text. And then when we change it, like here, I could print that. Yeah, I mean, might as well. It'll give us information at least. Okay, I understand. Continue. Okay, then it started working. Okay, wait, now it's working. Even though down here it's displaying wrong, but that's so weird. But it's working. I'm not gonna question it. I don't know why it's printing out of order, but it is what it is. All right, let's add in a timer. We can make the timer honestly pretty quick here, like 0.5 seconds. Okay, so all we gotta do is we have to connect the signal, player stats, connect. Or what is the player, what's the signal that the player makes? Signal get power up, yes, this right here. Okay, so we're gonna look for this signal and we're gonna set a very fast timer here. It'll be main instances dot player dot connect, which means I have to give it the main instances here. So give me a second. We'll scroll up here, put main instances into it. I think UI loads in before the player, though. This might cause problems. That if statement shouldn't have changed anything. I agree. And yet it did. So it literally went from working to not working. We just move on. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, that if statement really shouldn't have done anything. But I put it in and it started functioning as intended. So, and without it, it wasn't. Isn't that weird? It is what it is. All right, let's, so the signal that we're looking for is get power up. So we're gonna connect get power up with myself. With on player get power up. Right. I'm just going to double check that that is what it is called. It is. Okay, so now we've connected the signal that the player's throwing out. So we attach it to this function is what we're saying here. So we go, hey, function on player get power up. We'll go oh yeah, we'll set a display me. We'll set that to true. And then when the timer times out, we'll go display me to false, and this is just going to be a boolean. Just a local boolean display me. So let's create the boolean display me set to false. So then on player get power up is where we set that to display me to true. Oh, and then we'll start the timer here as well. That's important. So $ timer dot start. When the player gets a power up. And then we take each of these in an if statement that says, hey, if display me equals true, then we do this. Otherwise we don't. I don't know why this worked either. It's gonna haunt me forever. Okay. Last one is the speed. Boom. It was nice talking, but you gotta go. Hey, see ya, and thank you for trying out my game and for saying it's fun. I appreciate that. Have a great rest of your evening or morning or whatever it is for you. Alright, let's test this out and see if it properly updates. I'm actually pretty hopeful for this. Okay. Oh, although it's probably not gonna connect the player. We'll see. It's either gonna work or it's gonna error out. Continue. Yep, it errored out. Okay, so we actually have to create another timer. And in this timer, we say player hack. That's what it is. We have to wait, essentially we have to wait a brief second for the player to spawn in. Probably a second, honestly. And then we connect this signal to the player. And I'll probably just put a half a second Okay. Yeah, it's because the UI loads in before the player technically. And it's checking for the player and then it's saying, hey, there's no player. We have a problem. And so I need to purposefully delay it. All right. Okay, look at that. It's changing in the top left. Although it shouldn't have displayed our death animation here. Oh well. Okay, so we're changing, but it's only when I pick something. Oh no, I picked something up and it didn't display. Yikes. Oh, that one did. +2. Yeesh. So I'm thinking what's happening is it's connecting, but this signal is getting emitted later than this signal. So let's see if we can't delay that somehow. Because this is checking, hey, is display me true? And then it's like, obviously it's not because I haven't registered this signal yet. Okay, makes sense. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so how can I fix that? Probably. No. I wonder if it is just a matter of order. Because this happened to me before. Like, if we stick this function above the other ones. Because I actually know for a fact that I'm pretty sure this signal is sent out before these. Hamsters Panda, welcome to the YouTube stream. You came back from work and you see you're still live. The grind doesn't stop. I took a break. Don't worry about it, Hamsters Panda. I've only been streaming for 38 minutes. The grind does stop sometimes. Okay, this is another issue. Right. No, okay, did not fix it. Right. And we do run into the problem of it still adjusting, like if I picked up an item. Ah, dang it. Well, I'm just thinking how we can fix this problem. Because it's not going to be with timers. Oh, that one displayed. The timer doesn't know the difference between a pickup and a temporary bonus. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay, so I could create a new signal. Hold on, I think I can do this. Dude, I'm still going. No, 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 no. I stopped, and then I came back. No worries. I've only been going for 41 minutes right now. Okay, so there's a way to fix this. I've thought it through. The brain has cooked. And it requires a lot of variables, though. I mean, not a lot, but we go variable. Damage changed. Damage change. Variable fire rate change. Variable speed change, or crit change, I think is what it is. And then variable speed change. Okay. So the old value, instead of creating a temporary variable old value, we go, hey, attack or damage change. So you go damage change equals the float here. And then we're going to create a new function here. We're going to call this function display stats, stat changes. Okay. Excuse me. And in here, this is where I'm going to display this. All of this. Okay. I no longer need the Boolean display me, I'm pretty sure. So we'll have this. I do need damage change to remain in the player damage. So essentially we're going to be assigning it to these variables. Is this Python? No, but I've heard it's closest to Python. This is GD script, Hamsters Panda. Yeah, so it's the internal programming language of the program Godot. Okay, so this is where we go, hey, if damage change. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're going to need 8 variables. So we go variable. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, no, no, no. This is the old value. Damage change. So then all we say is... No, yeah, no. I have to create 4 more variables. We have to say damage change. And then we have to go variable old damage, variable old fire rate, variable old crit, and variable old speed. Okay, so this, in the damage here, this is actually old damage, is what we're setting this to. Damage change is going to equal the amount. Perfect. And then in here, is damage change greater than old damage? Because if it is, we're going to display this. Perfect. So, and we're changing it here. Okay. And it is going to be the old damage, the damage change. Okay. Just had to do some changing around. It is requiring 8 new variables, but that's fine. Damage change to old damage. Oh my gosh, and this will be old damage minus the damage change variable. It should work. But now we have to do that for every single one of these. And I don't wanna. So we go, hey, fire rate change equals amount. Old fire rate equals float. Label 2. Dot text. Okay. And then we'll display this. And we shift back to if statement so it aligns. And the amount here is fire rate change minus old fire rate. Old fire rate minus fire rate change. I don't know why this matters at all. The only thing it matters is if it's 0, I guess, technically. Either way, though. Fire rate change minus old fire rate. The new value will be fire rate change minus old fire rate. Oh man, this is beautiful. Oh, except wait. Hold on. Sorry, new value is going to equal old fire rate. Oh, I did that wrong. Minus the amount, which is fire rate change. Okay. Wait, and this is if it's decreased? I guess so. Okay. Looks good. We do the same thing with the crit and then the speed, and then we call it a day. Well, and then we have to display it, but yeah, okay. We go crit change is equal to the amount. Crit or old crit is equal to float of label. Float label 3. Perfect. We'll paste in the crit changes here. Shift tab them to bring them back. Oh, we're just kidding. They can be right here. So the amount, once again, is crit change. If it is greater than old crit, then the new value will be crit change minus old crit. Perfect. Crit change, old crit. The new value is old. What did I say? Old value? Or no, old crit. Oh, that was okay. Okay, that makes sense. I thought I had like not gotten that right in the other ones, but I realized it is ripped from the old code. Okay. Minus crit change. This should work. I'm hoping it does. And I'm thinking it does. We just got one left to do. This will be speed change equals amount. Old speed equals amount. Or I'm sorry, old speed does not equal amount. Old speed equals float label 4. Sorry, label 4. Okay. We'll paste in our last bit of code here. Get rid of this top one. Make sure the ifs get pulled back to be aligned with the others. The amount here is going to be speed change minus old speed. Speed change minus old speed. Okay, we're close here. Speed change. If it's greater than old speed, we do the negative value. This is also going to fix the error of when we speed up getting hit in that upgrade. Because there was an upgrade for, oh yeah, increases the speed when you're hit. And that also would have been messing with the display here. So it's a good thing that we're sorting this out now. So now it's only when we pick up an item. Because when we connect it to this, this right here. Let's get rid of display me. In the player get power up, we just call the function display stat changes. And then in the stat changes, if they haven't changed, they just don't display. Ooh. So now we still update the stats to what they actually are, but we're only going to show the pluses and minuses if we are picking up an item. Not gonna lie, that was pretty big brain, okay? And we can get rid of the old timer here. This timer here. We'll disconnect it and delete it. Okay, save. Let's run it. And let's hope it goes well. Okay, I understand. Continue. Non-existent float. Okay, sorry, it's .text. I can't just get it from the label. I have to take it specifically from the text of the label. Run it back. Run it back. I'm hoping with the evening stream here, I tap into a whole new audience. Okay, so look, it's adjusting. Nothing's there. We pick this up. Oh, we had a -2. But this is only plus 15% crit. Let me restart. It shouldn't have displayed that -2, I think. So that was going to be a problem. It didn't display anything there, which is a problem. Displayed a -2 damage there. Didn't display the +1 damage there. Okay, I'm seeing the problem. And it displayed a +2 there. Okay, this is not as straightforward as I thought. Okay, so first, there's a way to get around this, but first let's address the fact of why it's not updating. Okay. So we've connected the player get power up. We have this that's changing these variables. Oh, but it's changing them like all the time is the problem. Gotcha. So I think the only thing to do is going to be to put these. Oh, shoot. Oh, this kind of sucks. The damage changed and the amount it changed by. I never thought this would be this tough of a problem. So I guess what's happening is it's changing this amount, but then there's got to be something in my damage that's resetting, which I'm sure there is. Yeah. Because it's not displaying properly. I wonder if it's even running this though. Let's see. Print. Am I even trying to display? On player get power up. Gotcha. Let's see. I understand. Continue. We're gonna be looking right here, right there for the print statements. Okay, it is trying to display that UI HUD. Okay, so that's good to know. It lets me know that the problem is that by the time it gets this new damage, I mean, it's just not different. So let's just try and get damage working here again. So I'm getting the amount from the signal. Okay, but the problem is some signals might be sending a 0 or a nothing. So I need to be able to store this amount like immediately. Right. Dang, yeah, this is a doozy. I just gotta let it cook in my brain. So if we do... Because, yeah, essentially, I guess it's probably being procced by something, and then it's saying, hey, there is no damage change anymore. I don't know why it would be resetting that much, but it is. Like, actually, you know what? Let me print. This signal is going off. How many times does it go off? Because if it's only going off, like, once or whatever, like not all the time, then it should be working. Or if I'm like on the ground, then this code should be working. Okay, so we're gonna be looking for the print here. Okay, so the signal isn't going off here. The signal went off twice there. The signal is going off. Why is it going off twice? Okay, so because it's going off twice, super fast. Let me see something. If I go into my player, let's just go double-edged blade. Let me just check something here. So I wonder if this is what is causing it to go off twice. Right? So like if I just, let's control K this out. If I just adjust the stats like this, what happens? I click play. Is it going to call it twice? Is all I'm looking to see. Because I think that calling it twice is what's messing with it. Okay, so we've only done that here. There's a total of 3, so it should only go to 4. It did only go to 4 and it did that. Are you kidding me? My whole life has been a lie. Well, time to be a butcher, everyone. It's over now. Anywhere where we are setting... Oh my gosh. Every single item. Oh my gosh. Every single item. Okay, yeah, it's over. Holy crap. Player stats. Dot set. Damage. There's 51 matches. Take me to the very top. We're getting rid of all of them. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of these. Yeah, if it says pass, get out of my life. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're deleting a lot of code here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to actually just delete so much code. All of these seem to be okay though. This seems pointless. Adjusting bullet speed is very much pointless. Okay, what else is going on here? Ori doesn't matter. Essentially, we just have to get rid of every single instance where we would be calling one of these variables twice for no reason. And so we will. Okay. Haven't been paying attention. Why are you deleting a bunch of code? I just found out that it was useless code. Like, it's not doing anything. It's actually just causing problems. I thought that it's just really old code. Like, I just didn't... Yeah, I don't know. We just tested it and we don't need it. Like, that's all that happened. Although it is freaky to be deleting a lot of code, but yeah, like, none of it matters. Nothing really matters to me. Right, alright, so there's all of that. And now the true test here. Okay, coming down here. So right here, I mean, anywhere where we double up like this, it just doesn't matter. Literally everywhere. That's frustrating. Set health to health. Nope. Oh no, this one makes... No, this one doesn't make sense. Deleting old code is a beautiful thing. Hey, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I'm excited to see you this weekend. Okay, let's it's a painful thing, honestly. I'm sad. None of that code matters. This stuff here. All of this is looking okay. Yeah, once we get into adjusting stats, yep, time to delete more code. It is what it is. Distant answer on Twitch. Oh, so it looks like you're pulling the value off player stats and then just saving that value back to player stats. I mean, I was like essentially just setting it twice. So on the next code I delete, I'll show it. I'll like walk through it. So like right here, I'm saying, hey, player stats, I'm setting their speed, their bullet speed to 75. Like I'm changing it. And then I say, I create a new local variable, bullet speed, and I tell it, hey, we're equal to the new bullet speed. And then I call a function in the player stats object called set bullet speed that I thought I had to be calling. And it turns out I do not have to be calling this. All I have to do is just change it like this, and it's called. And I didn't realize that that was a thing. So, yeah, it's just strange. But I thought I had to do it that way, like with the way that I had my functions set up, but it turns out I don't. So time to, and the problem was, it was technically emitting two signals. Like it was still keeping the same value, but it was sending out two signals, and so now my stat updater that is displaying what changed in the stats is getting two signals, and it's getting confused. We're sending it mixed signals, okay? That's what's happening. Okay. Okay, this one should be good. Setting the bullet speed here, we're good. Okay, we're good here. Let's code! Alright, just an answer. All we're doing is coding for the next hour then. I love it. Because when you update player stats, it automatically fires. Yeah, it automatically shoots off that function. I didn't know it did that. I thought I had to deliberately call that function. Anyways, it is what it is. Oh, I just minimized everything. Okay. Oh wait, Pomotroid. Oh, but it gets covered. I need like a window. Hold on. Trying to get this. Display capture to work so that we can have this showing up. Pomotroid. Transform, fit to screen. Oh, so it is creating it, it's just not like registering anything else about it? That's kind of weird. Alright, we will remove that then. Could it be considered a game capture? Use window capture, display capture instead. Okay, I don't think it's gonna let me. But I have the timer here for an hour for coding. Okay. Continuing on here. So like, yeah, right here, we're setting it 2 times and we don't need to. And right here in fire rate, we're setting it 2 times. We don't need to. Honestly, anywhere it says player stats.set, like we can probably get rid of. This is okay. But yeah, right here, pointless. It's gonna have a little box around it, so it should be easier for my brain to see these things. Which is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Whew. But yeah, lots of code to be getting rid of. Shouldn't break my game. Shouldn't. Oh yikes. It's okay, I have all the code. I can put it back in if needs be. When your class is over 2K lines of code cleaning up, a lot of duplication is nice. Yeah. Alright, let's get rid of the crit here. Fire rate. You're out of here. Okay. Set speed. Oh my. I just have to be careful to only ever delete 2 lines. The ones immediately above. Okay. Oh, we're getting raided. Bear like lion. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. We're currently working on cleaning up some of my old code here for my game. Let me just go ahead and hello. Let me show you what my game looks like. Just as a little trailer here for everyone. So my game is called The Feathered Serpent. It is a 2D action platformer roguelike. I've been developing it for 3 years. This is the 4th year I'm working on it. It is set to release in a month and started on Godot 2.8. We're currently locked version controlled to Godot 3.5. And I really wanted to make a roguelike that played like The Binding of Isaac and also Hades, but it was 2D. I think there wasn't a lot of games that kind of fit that genre. And hey, welcome, thank you. So I launched a Kickstarter. I left my job in October, and with the funds of the Kickstarter, I've been able to finish out the project once and for all. And I just try and stream my dev process 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And here you can see some fun boss fights. But yeah, it actually has a free demo out right now. If you'd like to play the demo, it's over on Steam. You can also wishlist it. But thank you for letting me show you my game and show you a little bit about the project that we're working on. Because I know sometimes it's a little, it's like, alright, I see a wall of code. What's up? But anyways, welcome. Thank you for the raid. I take it you're also a dev streamer. Wishlisted? Wow, I appreciate that. Thank you. Bear like Liner, what are you working on, friend? You doing your own game? Wow, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh man, another follow. Thank you, Jiwa. Also in Godot, you're reworking some abilities in your game. Does your game have like a page, or is there a place I can check it out? Yes. Oh, let's check it out. Hey, yo, wait a minute. This looks kind of sick. Hey, I like it. Yo, I like this guy a lot too. Whoa, hey, is this the game? This looks sick. You made some tunes here and there for him? That's awesome, Jiwa. Yeah, everything in my game is 100% by me, solo dev. So we're talking art, sound effects, music, the trailer, all the programming. So this is cool. Is it kind of like a... oh, this kind of reminds me of Halls of Torment. Is kind of the vibe I'm getting. I like the leaderboards that you got going on, though. Dang! And this is just out. Free. Well, this is awesome. Dungeon, normal, infested, quick, hard, slippery. I'll have to check this out when I'm not working, streaming on my game. I have a gaming channel, Sundown Gaming, over on YouTube. I try and play some indie games here and there. That's awesome, though. Like, legitimately, that's sick. Friends get free labor from me. That's awesome. Very similar. Yeah. Halls of Torment was... Yeah, I loved that game. It's been really fun to work on. Well, I'm glad. Do what you enjoy. When do you think... Is it finished? Is that like the finished game? Or I guess you said you were reworking abilities. Is there like an end goal? Are you going to release it on Steam? Or what's the dealio there? Sorry, I don't want to keep you. If you got to go, by the way. You know, don't let me keep you. I appreciate the raid, but it's fun getting to know other game devs. Don't mind me. I'm just going to be ASMRing, deleting tons of code. This is week 4. You did that in a week? Nice. You're Bear Like Lion's wifey / artist for the game? Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, my wife is actually also... I guess I shouldn't say 100% me. My wife has also done some pretty cool artwork for my game. Let me see here. My wife drew this. I touched it up because she's not super familiar with like pixel art. Hold on here. Where is it? In the world. What the heck? Oh, okay. Yeah, so my wife actually drew this, and then I went in and fixed it up and just like, I mean, she just drew like the base outline and the shapes. I went in and really detailed it, did the pixel art work, and then animated it. But yeah, it's awesome when you get to work with your partner on stuff. It's your first time doing anything like it, so you're learning a lot. That's awesome. Yeah. He just breathes in and out, opens his eye occasionally, blinks. It's amazing working with your partner. Yeah, it's fun. She doesn't work a whole lot on the game. Just occasionally she'll draw a thing for me, or she has a fun idea and we'll work to put it in. And you applied for Steam last week? Nice. And the goal is to get the demo out for the next fest in June. Oh, best of luck. You gotta apply it super in advance, by the way. I hope you applied already. You gotta apply like right now if you want to hit the next Steam Next Fest. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. Anyways, that's awesome. Super stoked for you. I think your game is gonna do well. Honestly, if you just obviously polish it out, juice it up, you know, get the dopamine going. I think people would play like a cool pixel art Halls of Torment-esque game. I just say that because that's just the first vibe I got from it. Could be totally different, but... Thank you. You're still waiting for your tax documents to get approved. Oh! Yeah, I don't even want to think about doing taxes this year. Oh my goodness. I'm not looking forward to it. So yeah, I've been a full-time dev since November. It's pretty cool, actually. Now it's February, wow. Almost March, wow, yeah, living the dream, I guess. I will say, though, my wife looks forward to the day where I'm not constantly working on my project. And it's hard because I don't ever really feel burnt out working on my project. I can't really say that I feel the same. So it is kind of hard. Because I'll legitimately just like work. I really could just work like 10 or 12 hours. I bet I can relate. Yep. No, yeah, for sure. I'm not like, no, it's totally reasonable. Yeah, it's like, yeah, obviously. I need to spend time with my wife. She loves me. She does indeed. And then I will be another year older. That's true, Cat's Chimera. Alright. It's funny, I always tell my wife, I'm like, just come and hang out in here and like work on it with me. And she always just looks at me and she's like, no. Like, alright, fine. We'll go watch The Bachelor. I'll take a break. Oh my gosh, wait. I try to not get sucked into shows that my wife watches. I'm passing by. I sit down, I'm just talking with my wife. She's watching the newest season of The Bachelor. Two of the guys on The Bachelor fell in love with each other. So it's like or The Bachelorette, sorry. The Bachelorette. So it's the one girl and all the guys. Two of the guys, like, while they were there to fight for the love of this girl, fell in love with each other. And, like, the way that they edited it and had this whole build-up, I was like, bro, how do you not get, like, sucked into that juicy drama? Like, what the heck? That's crazy. Anyways, it's also really funny. But I digress. Kind of derailed there. It was a plot twist. I mean, good for them, though. Honestly, it was just so funny, the build up to it. Because, I mean, they're sitting there, they're like, yeah, man. They're, like, trying to hype each other up for the dates. And then, like, they're broing out, like, all the time. And then, like... And then the camera cuts and the edits start coming in. And it, like, shows them, like... taking showers, super broing out together, and then like the guy's looking at the other guy like, man, you got like a really nice jawline. The other guy's like, thanks, man, I love your muscles. He's like, thanks, man. And then like 3 days later, they keep going on this trend, and then it's like, I think I'm in love with Jason, or something like that. And it's like, holy, that really just happened on a show where you guys are supposed to fall in love and court the Bachelorette? It's crazy. That's funny though, King Shiz. Alright, let's keep it going here. We got another 120. Once this number hits 0, we're good to go. And then we'll test my UI code and see if it displays properly, and then if it does, we're living the dream. Okay. We are approaching escape velocity. No, we're not. We're at 104. It's okay. I'm used to the numbing out, the slog. Especially to the Minecraft music. Takes me back to the strip mining days. You just dig for hours. Yeah, I don't got time for that anymore. Not at all. Okay, nice. Wait, hey, wait. We actually might be approaching escape velocity here. I don't know what these bottom ones are, but we're approaching the end of the item list at least. Which is getting somewhere. Set ammo's okay. Be like mine? Alright, hey, see ya. Thank you for the raid. I look forward to seeing your game at Steam Next Fest. Let me give you a follow. Hopefully I can return the favor and raid you one of these days. Okay. Dang, I thought we were approaching the end of the items, but this is crazy. Oh, there's so many fruit ones, that's why. Cas Chimera says, you know the dad pose where when you're watching something that they pretend they aren't interested in, but then they stand there with their arms crossed and stuff because they are secretly interested? Oh no. Yep. Couldn't be me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, nice. And then random stats. Oh my goodness. Of course. The most recent item we did today, earlier today actually. It all started with this item, actually. Funny enough, this item derailed all of stream because I wanted this item to display on the UI pluses and minuses, like positives and negatives. Like, oh, did I just minus stats? Just so that I had more readability because this item is the way that it is. But it's just funny that that's what spawned all of this, actually. The item strikes again. I mean, it makes my game better overall because it's fixing things, but it's funny how... honestly, how much the items derail stream. I really might have to reconsider letting their existence continue. Because I don't know if I'll be able to finish the game. But that's the thing. It's like, this is a change that affects the whole game. And most of the time, it is a change that's like, oh, this is necessary for the whole game. You know? Okay, yeah, so like right here, we can get rid of that. Okay, set totem. Okay, in here, all of this we can get rid of. Set gold we can get rid of. Set blood gems we can get rid of. This is good. Honestly, I want to check GitHub and see just how many lines of code we just yeeted out of the player. We're for sure saving some processing power, right? Even if it's minimal. Gonna head out. Go look for now. See ya. Thank you for the follow on the wish list. This can stay. This is good. We can get rid of this. This. Okay. All right. Save. I'm opening GitHub. I want to see how many lines we just got rid of. I don't know what this means. Sorry, let me look at the player. Contains a change in line endings from LF to CRLF. I don't know what that means. Oh my goodness. I wish it actually just told me the number of changes. I guess it doesn't. Let's close out of that. Save. Let's run it and hope that the stat updater just works. I'm hoping it does. Hold up. Excuse me, I gotta give this a call back. Two seconds, everyone. I like hopped off a call and then I said I'd call them back and then I forgot to call them back. Okay. Sorry, I didn't call you back. I understand. Continue. Hey, thank you, Giga Boy. Giga Boy, what's up? Thank you for the water. I hope school's going well. I look forward to the day when I can play your game, Giga Boy. Okay, so there's no display. No stat changes here. Hold on. If we pick up an item, +1. Yeah. +1, +4, +3, +4, plus. Oh, but it is the +2. Okay, okay, just from the other one. +2 damage. Why did that one say +2 there, though? Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, I gotcha. So what needs to happen here is... Gotcha. In the stat display, it was working almost perfectly. In the stat display, we can get rid of this signals going off. we have to, once we set this, right? We have to go, hey, old damage equals damage change. That's just what we have to do. We have to set them to be the same in both. I wonder if I can just put this at the bottom though. So old damage will equal damage change. And we just, oh, sorry, let me switch. Old crit will equal crit change. Old speed will equal speed change. And then old fire rate will equal fire rate change. Thank you, distant answer. I caught it. But I appreciate you looking out for me. Okay. So it'll change it. I think what the problem that was happening is it's saying, hey, yeah, there was a change. And then anytime I picked up an item, like it's only changed the damage, but it still was like, oh, well, there's still this change that happened in the attack speed. And so it was displaying that change again. So I essentially just have to reset it once I pick something up. So let's double check that now. All right, so if I pick this up, +2, +1, +5, +0.1. Okay. If I pick up Dino Meat, it should only be +1. Yes! Oh, it's perfect! Oh my goodness. Beautiful. That one was +2 and it shouldn't have been +2 though. That one should have been +2 damage. Evil Bug didn't display anything. Interesting. Like I could pick this up. -13.95. -10. +8. Oh shoot. It's bugged out. It doesn't work. It's because I picked up items before picking up the bow. That's a bug that will only ever happen in testing, not in the real game. Alright. So yeah, let's test how this evil bug looks. We got an immediate -2 to our damage. When we enter a new area, it should emit a change. Oh, but who knows if the change actually... Oh no, it should be emitting a change. But it didn't emit a change. So let me come back in here. Let's go into the player. Let me switch the stream back. If we go into change stats, I think is what I called it, or random stats. Do I emit a signal changed in here? I don't. Okay. So in here, I'm going to, hey, emit signal, power up, get power up. Is essentially what I'm going to do. So this is going to change. Oh, but I probably shouldn't do this. I probably need to create a whole different... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Yeah, yikes. Okay, so the problem here is I have other things that are looking for the signal get power up, like my inventory, for example. That can't be doing that. So we successfully set this to change when we pick up a power up, but only when we pick up a power up. Yeah, if we were to, for example, get this random change from this item, it's not going to change. So we change it. This changes the amount. It gives us our old damage. But then I need to call this display stat changes. How much longer for the game? I want to buy it. What? This game, Giga Boy? You can put it in your calendar, March 25th. Less than 30 days. Less than 30 days? What the freak? Not March 2nd. The 25th. Oh my gosh. F. I'm gonna get real buddy with Elcott. We're gonna be working the same schedules for I think for the next 4 weeks. Non-stop. Perfect. I have my summer holidays then. Let's go, Giga Boy. Then you can play it. Alright, so I think all I have to do is create a new signal. Shouldn't be a huge deal. So let me go signal, random stats. And then we'll go back to random stats. And then at the bottom, we will emit signal, random stats. We'll come back to our stats UI. We will connect. Oh, in our timeout here, let's connect random stats with on player get power up. Okay. So now it should work. It should be displaying when we go from room to room. How do you do random? It's just a function. It's like rand I. There's also, you can get like random floats, rand F is the function in Godot. Okay, so let's go to a new level here. And let's test this out. We should be seeing -2, +2. Excuse me, it's interesting. +2. Very interesting. So I just got +2 damage there. -2. Whoa. Hey, Mars Ninja Codes. What? Gameplay looks amazing? Hey, thank you. You know, if you'd like to test out the game yourself, I have a Steam demo that I'm trying to get some more eyes on. So if you think it's cool, I'd really appreciate if you checked it out and let people know about it. But you can, literally what I'm playing right now, you can play. The whole first area is free. So, but yeah, the game comes out in a month, the full game. So definitely, if you're liking what you're seeing, wishlist it. But thank you for the compliments. That means a lot. Okay. Let me switch to the gameplay section here. So I gotta be paying attention to my stat changes here. So we just got -2 damage for going into this room. This item is an interesting item. A random stat up or down every level. So far, I think it's been in our favor. I also don't know if we're gaining health or not. That's something that's could be interesting. Let's see. +1 damage. Dang, this item is actually getting my dopamine going. It could absolutely spiral your run or ruin you. I think we lost max HP is the thing as well. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've been getting max HP somewhere from this item. We're at 8. I don't know what we got in here because it went to a cinematic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're still at 8. The death animation of enemies. Why don't you switch it to a particle with the enemy image so it does that cool effect where the enemies fall down to the ground? What do you mean? Like ragdoll stuff? It's less intensive on people's computers if it's hand animated. Like in the air, like change it to a particle so then like the enemy in the air actually falls down to the ground. We just got so much HP. Hold on, what the heck? We got a pineapple and a squash, which accounts for 2 HP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then we got 2 more. Then 1, 2, 3. We must have gotten 2 HP ups from the random stats. Oh my goodness, the amount of HP it's given us is crazy. Yeah, I think the HP ups might be a bit much. Yeah. It should be easy to make and the PC can also handle it. You don't like them just dying like that in the air? Oh no. Okay, let's see here. Take me to the shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got a damage there. Dang, the plus 2 HP was crazy. We got minus 1 damage there. We got so much HP that I got nothing to worry about. I mean, it looks nice, but it's just a suggestion. I do some fun stuff, like look at his head fall down. Did you see that, Giga Boy? So there's some fun stuff like that. I just didn't do it for every enemy. I don't know what happened there. I said minus 2. Or was it really minus 2? I don't know why I doubt it. Minus 2? I don't think it was minus 2 though. I think it was just plus the 1 speed. I don't think that was supposed to be minus 2. Like it's saying minus 2 again. But then plus 1 in our range. I think what's happening is it is still trying to steal inputs from or display the changes to when we're jumping in the air and then landing on the ground. Interesting. How does it look so good? You'll be high on dopamine if you play this game. Well, there it is. Thank you, Giga Boy. I appreciate that. So that one was minus 1 speed. Yeah, I really gotta fix that damage bug there. Because now it's displaying every time. Why, you just tried it? Serious quality? Control support probably still under dev? It is under development still, yeah. Technically, you can still move around with the controller. It's just the aiming that I gotta reconfigure. But yeah, one of the goals is to release on Switch, so. Alright, invalid set index position. In new starts. Really? I had an error here. Interesting. I've never had this error before. Invalid set index position with a type vector 2. On like a null object. Interesting. Kudos, you got my follow? Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Mars Ninja Codes. Yes, thank you for the compliments. And I'm glad that you enjoyed the game. Thank you. I appreciate all of that. Have a great rest of your evening. How do I have 10 plus hearts? Just from the item that I had, Giga Boy. Distant answer. A lot of times I stream games to my TV and use a controller, so that would be awesome once available. Oh, yeah. Also, that's awesome. I gotta figure out how to do that. Steam, or you Steam stream games to your TV. Is that, what app do you use, or is that built into Steam? Because I would love to know how to do that. Distant answer. Like, actually though, hold up, that would be dope. How the heck do you do that? That seems like amazing. That actually seems freaking, I don't even know. That's wild. I always have to like move my whole setup if I want to stream, if I want to plug like my PC and have it stream to a computer. All right, let's continue with the code here. I don't know why this bugged out. I've never had it bug out before. But we can do a quick check here. Level 2 boss. We have a start position. Right here. Move player timeout. Move to start. Main instances player dot position. What if this was global position? Is that a problem? Maybe. Where did you learn the UI? I mean, I learned all of this from Heartbeast, Gigaboy. But then other stuff about the UI is just trial and error. And occasional YouTube tutorials that I looked up, like spot checking. Non-existent function. Okay, so I have to check and make sure that the player's if is instance valid main instances dot player. Then do this. Which probably is what happened in the world, honestly. As it probably just tried to move the player even though I died. Oh, because the stat thing probably killed me. Minus 2 HP. Interesting. That's totally what happened. It killed me. And then the world was like, excuse me, he died? Okay, so take me back to the world. It has nothing to do with the fact that this wasn't global position. It has everything to do with the fact that, hey, if main instances dot player, or I'm sorry, if is instance valid main instances dot player. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, we probably got ported to the next room and died. Take me back to player. Let me double check the random stats that we're adjusting. We'll go random stats. We just have max health, which then adjusts player health. Interesting. Okay. So we are adjusting max health up. Which this makes sense if we're adjusting it up, but if we're adjusting it down, we need to check. We need to say, hey, if player stats.health is equivalent to player stats.max health, then we minus this by 1. Just a simple little check in here. Otherwise, we're not going to minus the health of the player. So if it equals max health or player stats dot health equals player stats dot max health minus 1. All right, because there's 2. No, hold on, that won't work. Where did I learn the... Oh, nice, okay. Sorry, I thought I missed a statement there. So max health minus equals 2. That seems honestly a little cracked to me. This whole max health too. I think I'm gonna get rid of the max. Also, it's just causing problems, and I don't want to think about it. Let's get rid of the -2 and the +2 here. We'll just do +1, -1. And we'll have to change everything, and that's okay. 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We should be at 20 at the end of this. 18. No, shot, I'm at 19. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really? Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Huh. There's only 19. That's... But we only removed the max health +2, max health -2. So there should have only been 2 missing. Hey, see you, Giga Boy. Thank you for the water, Giga Boy. You take care, too. Also, sorry, Distant Answer says, yeah, I have Apple TV and there's a Steam Link app. That's dope. And Apple TV has controller support. Dude, that's sick. I gotta try that. I gotta see if my Roku has that. Thank you, Giga Boy, for the waters. Okay, time to figure out where I went wrong. Max health plus equals 1. Max health minus equals 1. Hold on. And I checked this beforehand. And then we minus that. And then we minus the max health. Okay. Order matters. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go speed. We have an extra speed one right here. Speed minus equals 1 right there. That was an extra speed one. Okay. So actually turns out we have 18. This is really weird. (16, 17). Okay, 18 random stat changes that can go off. Okay, put it in. Save. Okay, we fixed new bugs that got introduced. We got rid of old bugs that got introduced. There still is the bug happening where the +2 -2 to damage is signaling, which is frustrating. I wonder if in player stats there's a way that I could fix that. Like damage. Set damage. Yeah, like if I come down here and I look at damage. Because I do still want it to display. And so I could come in here and change this. Well, let me replay it real quick. Let's see. Am I actually getting this bug? And then we'll probably wrap up stream. We've been going for 2 hours. Alright, I understand. Continue. We died. Revive. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So that gave me +2 attack damage. Even though I didn't really have +2 attack damage. Yeah, air damage has turned out to be a real piece. I'm not gonna lie. Did I lose health there? I think I lost health there. Maybe I didn't. That was strange. Okay, we lost a speed. That gave me minus, or it said -2. See, that's gonna really confuse people. Ugh. I hate that. +2 for whatever reason. Oh no, we actually did get +2 there. From the random stat. -1. Dang it. This is a -2, but that isn't the actual... Oh man. Yeah, there's gotta be a way to fix that. Oh man. Well, let me check. When the player's in the air, he can emit a signal, I'm in the air. Honestly, holy crap, I'm gonna have to do that. Oh my gosh. That's okay. Okay, I can figure that out later. I'm just gonna have to create 2 signals. One is I'm in the air, the other is I'm not in the air. And then if I'm in the air, minus the damage from, like, the change in damage, I'm just gonna have to add in what is the player's current temporary air damage. It'll be fine. It's a little janky, but it is what it is. But that was fun. That was a good stream. I'm glad I was able to pop back on and get another 2 hours in. We streamed for 8 hours. We worked a little bit longer than 8 hours, but that was good. Just a nice quick stream. This is also, I got to get used to doing this a little more. Because when I have a kid, it's not going to be consistent streams, but also once I start up my part-time job, it also isn't going to be consistent starting streams, so we'll see. But I'm always going to try and get 8 hours in a day. That's always going to be the goal. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Best of luck with anything you're currently doing. Hope that your Monday didn't suck too bad, and I hope it's a great start to the week for you. I gotta go make a devlog and upload videos to social media. See you, everyone.